Happy Saturday, Southern Nation show.
What's up?
Dave and Paul Lebron, Cornbread Man and Biscuit Boy, live on your Saturday. Again, we enjoyed the last show. Had quite a few people stopping in at the end.
Yep.
And hated to, but we need to get off and reset a little bit. We call this the Saturday roundtable. We're going to talk about a little bit of whatever, but we are going to talk about some issues and just talk about them. So if you're in the chat, no matter where you're at, stop by and say hi.
Drop us a line.
Drop us a line. That's it. Let us know how it's going today for you, where you're at, and whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
We will talk about it. We're going to kick it off here in just a second. And Paul, it's a beautiful Saturday morning.
Gorgeous.
I love
started out nippy
weather.
Oh, I know it.
And get out and enjoy it before any storms come in.
We've got some pretty ugly stuff headed our way, but I don't think we're going to get hit nearly as bad as they are up north. I mean, they say this storm is going to affect, well over 1 million people.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
No. Not at all.
I do not like bad storms.
Well, I think we're going to see mainly, some possible severe weather down here. It is going to get cold enough where Monday we might have some snow showers.
Yeah.
But that will only be in the morning time. By afternoon, it should be in the 40s.
Yeah. Don't forget, folks, this show is brought to you by Wolf Nation Coffee. Get yours today at that QR code. The 12-ounce packages, of which there are many, many, many blends, shipping included, is less than $20. It is an easy process. I have heard not one person say they dislike the coffee.
I don't say how
ordered it and tasted it.
Yeah, it's good coffee, great coffee.
I've got to get another sample pack in and send Jake in Mississippi some so he can try.
Right.
But yeah, that Patriot Mobile, use the promo code Cornbread, a great American company from Texas, strong believers in the First and Second Amendment, and you'll get your first month free. Great people, Patriot Mobile. In fact, I've got to get some stuff switched over to where all those that have accounts with them, they went to a new thing, and I was trying here a while back, and I couldn't get it set up. At the time, I've got to go back. I've just been busy with my wife's health. I was like, got the email. I need to get that done.
Yep.
I'm going to get that done tomorrow, hopefully. But we love our coffee. And, I had a guy ask me about it at work, about the coffee and how I did that. It was a long process to get it set up. And I did a lot of research to decide. It was not a flip decision. It was a heck of a lot of thought put in it. I mean, a heck of a lot.
Right.
And I read hundreds of reviews and just really settled on the company I wanted to work with. And who knows, in the future, maybe I'll have my own system. Who knows?
You never know.
We might be
growing our own beans here before long.
You never know. For the coffee, and then for Patriot Mobile, great. We also are with W Energy Drinks. W Energy Drinks, they're a lot of fun. We work with horsepower too. We're going to talk about them in a second. But if you go to W Energy and put in the promo code Southern Fried, you'll get 10% off your order. It's a great deal as well. And the Hodge twins. I know a lot of people are mad at the Hodge twins right now. This will all settle out. They have their opinion. I know they love America.
Yep.
A lot of people are jumping ship on them, but I will not. I'm a friend, and I believe, just listen. We can disagree about stuff. They were mad. A lot of people are America first, and they don't like that we're at war, and I understand that.
Yep.
But it is Cornbread as a promo code at the Hodge twins as well, and you can support the Southern Patriots podcast. Wolf Nation. We've got 2 or 3 more out there. We've got to get. I'm redoing the branding on some of them, but those are some of the major ones. And don't forget the Ascending Group.
Exactly. We are working on getting a QR code where you can scan that QR code, come in, set up an appointment with one of our financial professionals, and just see what we can do. It's 100% free. We never charge our clients a penny because we want all of your money to go to work for you. You need to have it working harder than you are.
Yeah.
It's all about compound interest. If you don't know about compound interest, give me a shout. Let's sit down and little powwow, and I'll educate you on
yeah, it's amazing how much that stuff can happen. I mean, it's almost like the old game. You know, people say if you double a penny for 30 days, you'd have $1 million, you know.
You'd have a little more than that.
Hey, Mama Lynn, thank you for listening a little bit in the background. I know you're probably busy. Good morning. We got called young men.
Young men.
How sweet. Young men.
I like that. Thank you, Mama Lynn.
Oh, that just makes us feel so good. Because Biscuit Boy just had his birthday and mine's coming up.
Yep.
And we'll both be 61.
Not me. I turned 38.
Sorry.
Yeah, I turned 38 for the 20-something time. I'd have to do the math on that. I'm not a prodigy when it comes to
math. My daddy would always say the 39 and holding.
39 and holding.
39 and holding.
There you go.
I'd say, Dad, your hair's gray. You know, like, they don't really work anymore. It's well, I don't care.
You know, I've had people ask me if I dye my hair. I have never put anything in my hair but soap, shampoo. And it's getting gray, but I mean, there's still, you know, a lot of different colors in there. It used to be auburn. I had a really unique color of hair, I'm told. But anyway, still been blessed to have a head full of it.
I have Irish in my mom. There we go. We're back.
Go.
A little
blip. Are you saying you got a 5 head?
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. But my son, he was helping me do some work in the studio last night, and he said, "Dad, you're getting a little thin back here in the back." I'm like, "Well, you shut up." I know that.
Wait till you get my age, boy.
And I looked at him because we're all just like, I haven't seen pictures of my great grandfather, but excuse me. But my grandfather and my dad, me and Jeremy, we all have the same hairline. It's all the same.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, look at you. Of course, he keeps his head in a burr. He's ready for it. He don't care.
I'm about ready to get mine that way.
I don't think your wife's going to let you do that. She likes that hair, man.
She does, but I'm going to tell you what, it gets on my nerves. But, you know, because I think it looks crappy, you know, and it does right now because I've had a hat on. But I've always been particular about my hair. She says that they're all numbered, you know, and she'll mess with me every once in a while. Say, 71 and 36 are out of order there.
Do you go to a salon?
No, I go to Great Clips.
Oh, Great Clips?
Yeah, it's, I mean, $20.
I mean, for years,
with a tip.
For years, I went to a regular, well, I kind of still do, but I go to a different place now, but a regular barber shop, you know, a bunch of guys sitting around.
Well, my dad was alive. I used to go to the same barber shop he went to. And that was the only reason why I went. And once he passed away, I stopped going.
You're absolutely correct there, Monolin. Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
I mean,
everything's done on your phone or on a gamer thing. Yeah.
We sound like, to this generation, we sound like those people that would way back would say, I used to sit around and talk to, you know, Civil War veterans, because that's what we're going to sound like, you know. We remember the great America, you know.
Hey, I want to tell you what, I've been a maintenance director in the past for a couple of nursing facilities, assisted living facilities. And I loved going around getting to know all of the residents. I ended up being more like a chaplain than I was a maintenance director. But, you know, the thing is, you get to know these people and you pray with them, and they would call me at all times, you know, I mean, all night long, you know, I would get calls wanting me to pray with them, and I was happy to do so. But when you have to go pray with them while they're dying, that gets tough after a while, because you develop really strong relationships with some of these people. You have to be cold-hearted not to.
Yeah.
You know? And I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. And I appreciate the comment there, Mama Lynn. Yeah. I mean, there are men out there, young men, just full on, but there are so many. Like I use the phrase "man up" a lot.
Yeah.
It's like I just
cowboy up.
Well, I just get tired of the excuses. I mean, they just sound so give up. You know what I mean? It's like the least little thing. It's like, their nail gets, messed up, and it's like the end of the world.
Unfortunately, that's the way that they've been raised.
Good grief.
There's an old saying, I can't remember exactly the way it goes, but it says hard times produce tough men. Tough
Amen.
men produce good times.
Yeah.
Good times produce weak men. Weak men produce bad times.
That's right.
It's a cycle.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sure I didn't get it completely right, but that's the way that I remembered it.
I'm sure you're a lot like me because we come from the same age bracket and everything.
Yeah.
What is the one word that we could never use? Not talking about cuss words. The one word.
The one word.
My family forbid.
Can't.
Yeah, can't.
C-A-N-T, can't.
My family forbid me from ever saying I can't do something.
That's right. You can do anything if you put your mind to.
Yeah, that's what my mom would always say that. And my dad would say, I don't want to hear that, boy.
Yep. It was a different time raising kids.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's, you're right, Mama Lynn. That was the other word.
I remember jumping my bicycle off the roof of a house and people gathering around to watch. I was like the Evel Knievel of the neighborhood, And I wrecked a lot.
What were you jumping to off the house?
It was just, you come off the way the house was, you could come off the side. It wasn't my house, but it was somebody else's house. Matter of fact, I think it was a rental. But anyway, one side was like, 7-8 feet off the ground. And you can get a good start, And anyway, I got up there and came off of it, jumped, landed. The first time, I wiped out. I wiped out good.
And everybody was there to see it.
Oh, yeah. But I got right back up and did it again. And the next time, it was just beautiful.
Yeah, I remember. I always said that many times. I would, all of us neighborhood kids, there were woods, and on the other side of the woods, there was a little bit of a hill.
Right.
And we'd sit out there and wait for the mamas to step out and call us home. As soon as the first one did, it was like a trigger to the others to start calling.
Yeah, everybody started.
And we would go one at a time as we heard our mom step out and call her names, And it was like a race to the house,
Yep.
And
yeah, we knew, when the straight light came on, if there was a straight light, we had one straight light, which was at the corner of the main road and the little road we lived on. But there wasn't.
And isn't it amazing? Our parents didn't really worry where we were at because they knew we were in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, I had woods. We had the street. We had other people's houses.
We had other.
We didn't worry about it.
Yeah, other kids' parents. I got my butt whipped by friends' parents.
Come here, boy.
Yeah. I mean, you talk about fool around and find out. Some of them you didn't mess with.
Knew the whole town, hundreds of actual people, parents, no crime. Amen.
Yep.
Because you looked after each other.
That's right.
You ain't from around here. What are you doing here?
Yep.
But
better get on.
Other parents would treat you like they're on. You just didn't have no crapola going on.
Exactly.
And in my day, if you tried to come in the house, they'd kick you out.
Yeah. You don't go in the house.
No, it was unless you were
Not
inside to sleep there. Or eat or clean, you were told to get outside unless it was like 10 below or something.
I don't know. He's outside. It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Good morning, Brent.
Good morning, Brent.
By the way, don't forget kicking strawberry for the horsepower coffee. This is great. This is great.
That's the best energy drink I believe I've had.
Probably could hold that a little better. There you go. A little bit better. There we go.
That's backwards on the screen.
Well, it's okay. It's okay.
That's the way it goes. Good stuff. It is really good
stuff. And me and Biscuit Boy's going to try the tea today.
Yep.
Before he leaves.
Yep.
Unless someone made food. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how many times I'd ask my mom, "Hey, can so-and-so and so-and-so come and eat with us?" You know, and then, you know, it was always, we were always going somewhere, somebody else's house to eat, you know? And it was good. You got to try different types of food.
Yeah. And my neighbors, one of them, everything they made was hot, like spicy.
Right.
I mean, my gosh, everything. The gravy they had would burn your mouth out. I mean, it was crazy.
I have one neighbor, Janet. She cooked anything, and I mean, she could cook squirrel, and it would falling off the bone. It just good stuff. Rabbit. I ate a lot of different types of meats up there, and then we got where we'd just start killing them. You know, we'd go hunting, and we'd get some rabbit and squirrel. You know, and she'd make some stew, or she'd have. Have you ever had squirrel brains? I know I asked you that one time.
No.
Squirrel brains and eggs are really good.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not doing it.
They're really good. It's like a delicacy.
That means
really creamy.
That means it's an acquired taste.
Well, it's really creamy and it kind of gamey taste.
Oh.
It's not bad.
Oh, I'm glad I already ate my biscuit this morning. Biscuit Boy.
That's some good stuff, man. Good eating. It's like possum. You ever ate possum? Possum's good. It's greasy. It's really crazy.
No.
But there's down here at the farmer's market, that they have downtown Chattanooga. There's a guy that sells possum down there. He's got him a truck, like one of those, what do they call a roach coach, whatever, but he's got, that's what he sells, is possum. Good stuff.
That takes a whole new take on the meat and three, dude.
That's true.
What side dishes do you do with possum, man?
Turnip greens, black-eyed peas.
I just can't do it. I can't do possum, man. Come on.
Yeah, I will tell you what.
How do you do your possum? I mean, do you want it rare, medium?
I want mine well cooked on a sandwich or something. You can put some gravy over it. Man, it's good stuff. It really is good stuff. Some mashed potatoes.
We had two of those. Mama Land, right? Ed's Butcher Block, and still there.
It is. And Rusty's.
Yeah.
Rusty's meat
and
market.
Used to be, Paul, there was another store up there that had a small butcher area in a little, it's like a little
back behind a convenience store over there. I can't remember the name
of
that
man. I can't remember the name of it either. It's in between.
But I know exactly. It's right across from where they sell the wigs.
No. That was Ed's.
That was it. Okay,
there was a little store up there just past, or right before you get to Armando's. And when I was a kid, you could go in there and they had the person that ran the convenience store part. They had a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
And they had this little bitty butcher area. And my mom would go there a lot to get her, meats and stuff. We use Rusty's, a lot of. But that was back in the day when even a lot of the stores had their own butcher, man. Nowadays, it's all boxed in, and they do a little bit of cutting, but not like.
City, they cut it up quite a bit. I watch them. I'll go in and actually, hand select, my meat from there. They'll cut it for me.
Give me a place that has sawdust on the floor, dude.
Hey, did either one of your parents smoke?
My dad did.
Did you ever go buy his cigarettes for him?
No.
I used to go buy my mom cigarettes all the time. Pruitt's Food Town. Do you remember Pruitt's?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if there's any of them open anymore or not, but Pruitt's, I could take a $10 bill and go down there and get a carton of cigarettes, at 12 years old. They'd give them to me,
No, they never had me do that.
But I mean, I was buying Skoal, because we dipped Skoal. I started dipping Skoal when I was about 8. And I used to be able to go in and buy it anywhere. 8
years old, dipping Skoal. Did you have a mustache already?
It was fuzz. No, us country folks, we did things a little different.
That's awesome. You kind of taken in a lot of the country that way.
Yeah, definitely coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
Awesome.
And many places in between. That's great.
I've heard Washington, the coast in Washington is just beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
It's gorgeous up through there.
What's the big mount up there? Rainier?
Hey, Mama Lynn, let me ask you a question. You ever hear Sasquatch out there at night hollering in your neck of woods up in there?
Oh.
We're looking for him. There's a lot of new sightings down here in North Georgia up in the mountains. Have you heard about that?
I have not.
Yeah, over in the Ellijay area, over Springer Mountain, or over in Blood Mountain, over in that area.
Okay. Maybe that's why the hawker disappeared.
You never know. That's what I was trying to, put 2 and 2 together.
And maybe the Sasquatch wanted an apple out of Ellijay. They have a lot of great apples.
They have great apple orchards in Ellijay.
So maybe took a little swing through the apples and swung back down to Blood Mountain and picked up a hawker along the way. I don't know.
I hope Sasquatch isn't related to the Nephilim.
Well, I do too.
Because that's why God flooded the world, because of the wicked things that were being done. Nephilim, they were starting to eat people.
I don't really. I mean, I don't believe in aliens. Like from outer space.
Right.
But if there were, I would believe them for the cases of a few people we have living among us that I believe they've been transplanted to live here as a test, and that would be like Rosie O'Donnell or
I think she's just
Tom Arnold. When he was on Roseanne, they said he was taken by aliens, but I think they brought him back. They got sick of it.
Yeah, they were from Guatemala. Oh my heavens, Rosie O'Donnell, what a nut job.
When my wife was in the hospital, the TV was on, and my wife couldn't even change channels. It didn't have but 6 channels. I mean, come on, get with it.
Right.
So I just gotten up there. I've been away, come back up, and Daggum View was on. The View. I never watched that.
Well, they need to get them half.
And so the nurse that comes, a real sweet lady, she looks at the View on it. She goes, "I just love watching them." And I said, "I don't." And she said,
"Bless your heart."
She said, "They make me laugh." I thought, laugh? They make me angry.
Well, they make me laugh as well. I mean, they do. Their ignorance it has no limits.
Hey, there you go, Mama Lynn. Represent. There you go. Yeah, they
5'10" is pretty good height for someone in high school.
Take them out.
That's it.
Wrestle them down. Wear that noggin out. What'd you call me?
Yeah.
Ain't it weird?
Say it again.
Back in the day, when there was a fight at school,
everybody gather around.
You gathered around. You made sure that nobody got seriously hurt.
Yep.
Today, they just want a videotape.
And somebody's grabbing,
Yeah.
it up.
They wouldn't let cheat. Like the cheating, like if he pulled a weapon. No, you're not doing that.
No, there were no. I mean, no.
But nowadays they film it, man. It's just all filming.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be dying, bleeding out. They'd just be filming it. Oh, man, look at the blood. They're crazy.
Yeah. There are some crazy people.
There has been stories of people that fell out in a line waiting to buy like something at a convenience store, and people would step over their writhing body without even offering to help to buy something. Just step over them like they're not even there.
Well, look at the girl that was killed on that train by that lunatic.
Oh man,
all of those people are none of them.
I want to box all their jaws, man.
I'm
That
telling you.
man, that made me mad. How do you not help that young lady? My God.
I don't know.
Yeah, no phones.
I guess when fear sets in, fear will show you a person's true colors every time.
And I will say this: I know you can get in a lot of trouble, but I'm going to tell you, in today's world, I'm old school. If somebody puts a phone right in my face, they're losing that phone.
It's going to be in their mouth.
I don't care what they say. I'm not letting somebody stick their phone right in my face, antagonizing me for their little clip they want to put up on TikTok.
I'll tell you what, I'm not. If one of those crazy Dems were to get up in my face screaming the way that they do, I'd hit them right in the throat. Scream now. Either that or just grab a hold of their vocal cord and thump it one time. That'll shut them up.
I was watching this clip last night. I don't know where this was at. It was a bunch of girls in a brawl. And the police officer, he just walks up 2 or 3 times as they would break up and come back together, and he would just blast them with pepper spray. He'd spray them, walk away.
Yeah, and then let them fight some more.
That's good. Hey, great of you, Mama Land. If you can do that, bless you.
Yeah,
Amen.
I couldn't make it without mine. I have too many things going on.
But I think that's awesome.
Yep, it is. That's truly being disconnected.
We were sitting in a meeting one day, and this would, man, 10 years ago, even just 10 years ago, this would have got you in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
And a guy, one of the other people elbowed me, and he said, look around the room. And besides the person that was talking, everybody else was on their phone, but me and this guy.
Wow.
They were all looking at their phone.
Wow.
And he said, I think we come from a different generation.
Yeah.
Because you never looked at your phone or anything
Not at work.
in a meeting while you were listening to, your boss's talk or something. You just didn't do that.
No.
I had a guy tell me that he had an interview. I've said this here recently, but a person interviewing came into the room, sat down, took their shoes off, dude, sit in the little comfy chair and put their feet up underneath them for the interview. They didn't get the job.
That is not proper etiquette for an interview.
No. I'm just going to sit my shoes over here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get comfortable. I've got me a little latte.
Yeah.
If
you mind if I bring my blanket in with me? No, go right ahead, Linus. Bring it on in here. Good Lord.
And I'm not.
Would you like for me to get you a pillow? Are you comfy? Good.
Could you burn a little incense, or something?
Yeah, really. Get some Gregorian chants going on. Wow.
The dude was like, "What are you doing?" Like,
I would have asked him point blank, have you ever been to a job interview before? And if he said yes, I would say, did you do this? Do you see a pattern going on here? This is why you're not getting hired, person.
I'm going to give you a few suggestions. I'm going to write them down. And
Right.
before you do another interview, follow these lessons.
Yeah.
Lessons learned. Never take your freaking shoes off. Ever.
Exactly. Sit at attention.
Set at attention.
Pay attention.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Exactly. Show some respect. Wow.
I mean, what's next? Walking in a bikini?
No joke.
The wife beater T-shirt and some cut off Daisy Duke shorts.
What's up, dude? Yeah, I really need a job, man. My mom's about to kick me out.
I gotta pay my internet bill. She said I have to pay. I gotta keep my video games going.
Yeah.
I got to buy the new the Final Venture 10 or whatever the game is called.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy or something.
Professional video person, whatever.
See the guy going down the resume, and it says under accomplishments, scored 500,000 on some video game.
Or when they're writing their name and it says aliases or nicknames, Lord Crisper or something,
I am ruler of the dark world.
Yeah.
in Final
Sorcerer
Fantasy.
To the king. Wow.
I am rich.
Come a long way since Dungeons and Dragons, ain't bud?
I have 200,000 people following me on Discord.
Yeah.
That's my accomplishment.
I am Elf Lord.
Oh, dude. And he wears his little elf ears.
No.
He wears his elf ears. Yeah, little
ears.
covers,
Yeah.
Like, what's up with the ears? I am Elf Lord.
Will live long and prosper.
Yeah. Intriguing.
Yeah. You can't do that. That's not right. That's Star Wars, man. You can't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Dumb and Dumber.
It'd be like, what hours are you available? Well, could we make it like early afternoon, like after I've slept half a day, and maybe I could be like maybe show up for 3 hours, but I got to be on my games by 6 p.m. I got to be out by 5:30, man.
I'll be available for 3 hours a day.
That's if I have a ride.
Yeah. As long as my mom can bring me. How old are you again? 43? Come on, dude.
I want to tell you.
The basement.
I know what's next.
What's
It's the emotional support animal they're bringing with them to the interview.
Oh, my God.
Guy sits a fishbowl down on the desk. What's this? That's my emotional support goldfish.
Oh, what about these people that are identifying as animals? One guy identified as a cat, and then this guy says, have you seen the new guy? And he's like, oh, you mean Whiskers? Yeah. He's taking a dump over there in that litter box.
Wait, I think he's covered it up.
Yeah, hold on a minute. We're gonna go.
Did you see that video I sent you of the guy walking he looks like a little person, but he's walking the person dressed up as a little tiger or something across the highway?
I have not seen that.
Oh my gosh. Running around a city near you.
Oh my heavens.
They had the full outfit on. They were walking on all fours.
Have you seen the video? We got to start being able to pull these videos up. We need to get like Joe Rogan. We need to pull that video
up. Well, we have it. I just need to have, you have to send it to me,
I got you.
We'll put them in a file.
So there's this one video. This cop pulls this couple over. It's two guys. And they both have on Harris Biden t-shirts. And the cop, says, can I see your license? And he said, well, I don't have a license. I identify as a cat or something like that. And anyway, it escalates. He says, well, I can take you down and have you get your rabies shot, have you spayed or neutered, whichever way you want to go. And he looks at the other guy and he says, and you need to go to a psychiatric hospital because you are going to allow him to do this, just to make a point. And it was fun. And the whole thing's hilarious. You just have to see it.
Yeah,
go.
Love the names.
I would butcher that. There's no way I can pronounce that name right.
But what if you're doing the interview, like you ask a question and they go meow? the look on your face,
Mm.
That kind of got the red dot up on the forehead right there. Like,
It did.
meow. Meow, meow.
Yeah. I would say, well, let me introduce you to Rocco. He identifies as a pit bull. Skinny boy.
Oh my God.
I mean, you couldn't be assault because dogs go after cats. It's just nature.
When I was working at the downtown library doing security for side work,
Right.
they would have these, God, I'm trying to be nice here, wackos that would come in for a monthly meeting. There were a lot of wackos, but they would bring these wackos in for, they were having environmental meetings. Protect the environment. Amen.
Yeah.
But a lot of environmental groups bring a lot of wackos out. And so this lady would come in, and she was an older lady. She had blue hair, and she had a chihuahua in her hand. And, it's a library. I mean, you're not supposed to have anything in there.
Right.
But what do you like for dogs for the disabled, blind? And she was trying to say that her chihuahua, who looked like it couldn't even walk, was her guide dog.
Guide dog? Well, her spiritual guide dog.
So we asked the leaders about it because we have to enforce their rules. They said it's not legit, but let her in. We just don't want to discriminate.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would have told the lady to hit the road.
Well, yeah.
I mean, come on, the Chihuahua. It looked like it was about 20 years old. I mean, it looked so weak.
Just shaking all the time.
Yeah, it was. She had it covered up. It wasn't barking or anything. It looked like it was really old. And we're like,
was its tongue hanging out of its mouth?
No, the lady had that.
Oh Lord. Well, when you said, I'm not going to say anything about
this. Another thing that made me mad at working there was, it was legal for people to come in off the street and on the computers pull up pornography and watch it, as long as nobody complained, and we were not allowed to complain.
Wow.
So if another person said that bothers me, we had to go enforce the rule. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, really?
I would have been on my phone. Hey, can you come down here to the library for a minute? I need you to do something for me. That is extremely offensive.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I would have called somebody and get a call them back up every once in a while. Every once in a while.
That's what they make cattle prods for.
Yeah.
Zip.
I will tell you what, them things work.
Oh, have you ever been hit by one?
Oh Lord, yeah.
From who?
My cousins. I mean, different people.
Oh my God.
I mean, you got one. You got to use it. You got to see what it feels like. You got to know what the cows are, experiencing.
So I'm assuming you repaid the favor and zapped the cousins.
Oh yeah, we used to run around chasing each other with them. One thing I never did was brand. Never been branded. There's some people that have been branded though. Some cowboys are really serious.
Hello, Skull Potter. See your message. God bless you. And yes, I always follow all visitors who come in. And
awesome.
Skulls Potter, excuse me. I've got you followed there, brother. And we do help each other in Rumble. We appreciate that. And I think I got Mama Lynn's laughing.
Yeah.
You bring a lot to the program. I appreciate it. I was making sure that I think I had, but I had not followed Mama Lynn, so I got that took care of. So thanks for the reminder there.
I will be right back.
Paul is up and about.
I can't sit long.
He's got to go visit the quarter machine, which is outside and around the corner. Oh, we will be getting off here shortly, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon and evening. I'll be popping around online, but probably won't go live, but be back on in the morning, Sunday morning in the Word. I try to be around 8-ish if I can. and then we'll have a couple of shows throughout the day. Not real heavy, but we try to rest, spend some family time, but we do go a little bit. Monday, big heavy day. Tuesday, pretty heavy. Wednesday, I don't know. I've got a couple interviews that's coming in, so we're going to have to wait and see. But we got a bunch of interviews next week with race car drivers and stuff for our SFP Racing Hour. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, we'll have that. I'm hoping Saturday night to have an interview with someone. I'm waiting on them to confirm right now, and so we hope we have that. It should be a really great weekend. Get out and enjoy it. Do some things before rains get in, storms or whatever, and enjoy your time. Visit with family. I have heard about in the last just a couple days of some people that I knew from work that have passed on, and one of those was a really tragic situation. I'm not sure of all the deal. It has been very shocking to us. I would just say this, Paul. It is within all of us. If we don't, we could all get in a place where we're not acting as we normally act. I'll say it that way.
Yeah.
That could be through anger or depression.
Depression is very real. I have experienced it in the past. It was self-induced, unfortunately. But I watched my mother. She suffered with depression for years, and it's no joke. It is no joke. If you're experiencing something like that, please seek professional help.
Well, and people that go through divorce, that's a horrible time.
It is.
And people lose weight, they get a little crazy. And this was one of those. I think there was a separation, and it's always an argument over property. And something happened, and right now I don't know the end result, but I know that someone has deceased. I don't know how that. There's a part we don't know yet. And it's tragic. I worked with them, and man, it's shocking, man. That's all I can say. A professional who goes to work every day, works professionally, has great, all these great things going on in life, and then all of a sudden you find out they're dead, and then you hear the details, and you're like, "What in the world?" And you just all you can do is pray for the family.
Yeah.
But
you never see it coming a lot of times. I mean,
no.
It's something that most people they suffer in silence.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a stroke. You got to know the signs. And that's something that I think all managers, supervisors should be trained to notice these things with their employees. And if you want to be a good friend to somebody, you need to learn, these things, be able to point them out and help them.
Hey, Skulls Potter, you have a good day too.
Yes, most
I
definitely.
tried to copy that down. But I like the name, Skulls Potter. But
Skull Spotter.
Or Skull Spotter. I guess I said
Spotter.
that wrong. Skull Spotter. I said that wrong.
Skull Spotter.
And sometimes my eyes do funny things with letters.
Oh, I know.
I'm not dyslexic, but I think it's.
I'm dyslexic.
I can't. It's like, I don't know, looking through the progressive. I don't know. It's like it glares. I don't know. It's like they move on me,
Yeah, if you see me doing this, I'm trying to see because I can see down here and then far away up here, the way progressives are, that are transitions.
Well, they kind of come out and they go in and they come out again. And it's weird how that does.
Yeah, it is.
And there's several points they could hit that at.
Right.
Life is up and down. Do not fuel with alcohol, which is an oppressant, or drugs.
That's right.
And center life on God. The suffering has meaning. Absolutely. Amen.
That's something that I don't always get it right, but whenever I go through low points, tough times, things like that, I always ask the Lord, what are you trying to teach me? What do I need to learn from this?
Amen.
And not only the bad times, but the good times. We need to be praising the Lord in every area of our life. No matter how your emotions are. God's the same forever and always.
Amen.
And we're the ones that fluctuate up and down.
We do.
And if we keep our eye on Him, He is a constant. And
well, here's. I'm sure the answer is for most people is probably the same or similar. But have you ever had those moments where you let your anger take you to a place you didn't intend to go?
Oh yeah.
And but at the same time, you've had those times where you caught yourself and you're like, take a moment, just have a little mental break from all of it and just calm yourself. I mean, that's that fine line we have between doing good things or bad things.
Well, Dave, I was never taught that. I had rage issues for many, many years. I had rage issues.
Yeah.
And once I realized, I figured where it came from. I was molested as a child and raped or whatever, and I had blocked all that stuff out of my mind. And but when the realization came in, it was even more rage.
Sure.
Rage against the machine, rage against everything. But that's
you remember the movie?
Stupid decisions.
Remember the movie Falling Down? The guys just had it like he's.
I do.
There are people that go there. I mean, in their brain, in their mind, it's over. They don't care anymore. They snap. That's the good word. Yeah, snap.
Yep.
And I don't want to push somebody because you never know when that snap moment's going to come.
No, and unfortunately, you might not even know it was you that pushed them over that edge.
Sure.
Because they attach things to people where people don't attach things to them. They are making things up in their mind. This person did this to me, like cutting me off in traffic or whatever. So what? They cut you off. Slow down. Give some space. Let them in. That's what I've got to learn instead of hitting the horn, jumping out of the car, whatever.
What's your problem, bro?
Exactly. Stupid. But
I've said this before. I watched a friend of mine snap like that. We went around a corner and this lady, she was turning around in the middle of the road. Bad idea.
Yeah.
And so we almost hit her. Like we had to slam on the brakes. She ran off in the ditch, coming back up on the road, and we kind of slid sideways, and my buddies hollering back like, "Are you stupid or something? You could have killed us all." And he's just going off.
Yeah.
I don't even look back. I'm thinking, okay, here we go. And I was thinking, calm down. And about that time, I hear him go. Apparently, her older teenage sons, like maybe even adult, were in the car, and they started to get out. He goes, "Do you want to get out? Do you? Let's go." And I went, "Oh no, here we go."
It's on.
And he said, "I'll take on two of you. Let's go." Right. And they sat back down. And man, I was like, "Oh man, he is snapping out bad."
Wow.
And finally they made a good decision to sit down, and he hollered a couple things and left. And I'm like, I look over at him. I'm like, "Are you okay?"
Feel better?
It was one of those where he's like punching the roof, you know.
You feel better now?
Wasn't that in Raising Arizona where the guy's going down the road and he's just punching the roof or something like that in the car?
Yeah, either that or it was Thursday night. I don't know. He's punching I've punched windshields. I've done all kinds of stupid stuff.
Well, better the windshield than somebody.
But I want to tell you what, and I praise the God for this. By acting so outrageous and being that way, when I gave my life to Christ and people saw that transformation, they were like, "Wow,"
Yeah.
And I don't get it right all the time, but I have to continue. Vengeance is mine; I will repay, saith the Lord. That is exactly right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very true statement. Great
very
wisdom.
true.
Great wisdom this morning on
Thank
Southern
you, Mama
Nation.
Lynn.
I hope we
definitely.
can talk to you more. Yes. Yeah. Amen.
We knew what you were saying.
Yeah. We got it.
We knew it.
Yeah. Some people say, "Vengeance is mine; I will repay." That's right.
Yeah, I will repay.
It's like that movie, Next of Kin, Patrick Swayze. They kill one of the family. They all load up.
That's right.
Take out the snakes and got the bow and arrow.
Dogs.
Yeah. Let's go.
That's right.
Load up.
Headed to New York.
The family truckster. We're headed north. We're going to Chicago.
Yeah. No, it was Chicago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Chicago.
Yeah.
Bunch of mafia guys, Like, okay.
Yeah, they had no idea.
Oh, Lee Nielsen played a great country guy in that.
He did.
with the deer head in the refrigerator and all that stuff. Yeah. Man, he sold that part really well.
He did. He was country. That's for sure.
He's like, oh.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
And when Helen Hunt was like Swayze's wife, and she's looking at all these people like she's never met them, and it's like messing with her head, like they really mean this, like they're going to go kill somebody.
Yeah.
And it's it's like
he told Patrick Swayze told him, said you ain't seen bad, but it's coming. It's on its way right now.
Oh man, there was this there was a case, and it was up in Tennessee, I think, where these two families, it all centered over a girl that was in the one family, and they had a kid together. She left him and was with this other family. Right. And this other family where the kid was removed, the mom, the daddy, the boys, they all planned an execution for this whole other family. And they did almost kill every one of them.
Wow.
And they're all in prison now. We need to talk about that case one day, Paul. That'd be fascinating. It's horrible. But they testified at their trials. The mama,
kind of like Amityville.
Well, yeah. I mean, they set this thing up for weeks, man, planning to kill. I mean, everybody in that family.
Yeah, he didn't. He says he was possessed that night. That he didn't do that. Kill all those people, the kids, and all that. That's a strange case. That's a very, very, very strange case. And I know for a fact there's evil involved in it.
Sure.
And I would not doubt me if there was demonic possession during that.
Oh yeah. I would always suspect that.
Yep.
I've met some evil people, man.
So
just evil, man. That's all you can say. Demonic.
Yep.
And I stay away from people like that. I do not want to be around anybody out there doing those things. That's horrible.
It is. It is.
Mama Lynn said she lived in two different homes in Tennessee. I am right outside the state line of Tennessee here. Biscuit Boy lives in Tennessee.
I do. What part of Tennessee, Mama Lynn?
We are in eastern. Well, I'm southeastern. I'm in northwest Georgia.
Yep.
Biscuit Boy is about 10 miles from here, something like that?
Yeah, 20 miles.
20 miles? What's that far? Okay.
20 miles.
20 miles?
Takes me about 30 minutes to get here.
Okay.
If there's not a lot of traffic.
Yeah, if.
Yeah. That's key word, if.
Near Memphis. Well, bless you. Yeah. I've been out that way several times.
Yeah, there's a what's the name of that hotel in Memphis where the Ducks
Peabody?
Peabody.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful hotel. I've got to watch the Ducks go through there before. Very, very interesting.
Was there anybody thinking they identified as a duck walking along with them?
Not at that time. This was back when we still had common sense.
Some guy walking through,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great area, Mama Lynn. Great area.
Where's that? Oh, Collierville, yeah. 140 acres. Why in the world would you want to move?
Yeah, that's great.
That's just, that would be my compound right there. All the family, everybody would live there.
Be like Kid Rock, his property,
Yeah. He built almost an exact replica of the White House on his property.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy.
He is a very interesting
I've never really listened to his music, but he's an interesting guy. I've heard the Cowboy song. That's about it.
I've listened to some of his music. He's like everybody. As we get older, Dave, we're supposed to be wiser, and have more knowledge about a wider array of things. And, the wisdom comes, with age. We've been there and done that a lot of times. You know what I mean? Got a T-shirt to prove it. And that's our job, is to, help the next generation coming along. And I think we are failing as a country in mentoring the next generation of people.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Mama Lynn. That destroys a lot of dreams.
It does, unfortunately. But I can show you where to put your money where a divorce will never touch it.
Yeah.
It's bulletproof. We help a lot of people do things like that.
James in Georgia, get rid of Bobo. Well, I think a lot of Georgia fans would agree.
Yeah, get rid of Bobo.
Roll Tide, y'all. My fellows, cool Southern cats. Hey, thanks for being in the program today. We appreciate you.
Most definitely.
There's a lot of people that say get rid of Bobo. A lot of people.
And they've been saying it for a while.
Amen. My treasures are in heaven.
Amen. Where we store them up.
Yeah.
Where thieves can't steal. Rust won't destroy.
What area are you coming from, James?
203698. That must be his zip code.
5675309.
BR 549.
And we just lost Instagram. I'm sorry, but it's about the end of the show, so we won't hear that response. They still got us limited because we had to reset the channel.
Right.
Eventually that will happen, but we just got to get some hours under our belt. We will.
And we are.
We are. It's about that time anyway. We're right at the hour mark. We've been on a couple hours this morning, different shows. Biscuit Boy's got to go get his Saturday. I've got to get up and spend some time with my wife and then go to work. And we appreciate every one of you coming in. It's a blessing. And we will be back on tomorrow in some form or fashion a couple of times. And then Monday back into the regular shows.
Yep.
Hammered Down. Music show Tuesday night. Don't forget, Dave's Vault. 3 albums from Dave's Vault. What year should have we explored, Paul, on that show?
I'm thinking 1973.
Oh, that'd be a great year for music, 1973.
Yep.
And we will pick an artist that we will talk about their music. Last week it was Billy Squier. This week,
I hate that I missed that. Billy Squier was a very, very gifted individual. But
you're welcome. It's a blessing to have you here. Thank you so much. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we do this? And I don't normally talk about them ahead of time who I'm going to do.
Yep.
But because of your story yesterday, why don't we talk about Fleetwood Mac? That's a great place to go.
Do that.
And that's right around that time where they were been a blues band, kind of got into that 70s rock a little bit, right before the big hits of Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham and all that. So we'll do, and if Paul is able to make it from his house or wherever he needs to do 3 from his vault too.
I'll have to find my vault. That's the only problem. I've lost the entire vault. I've had so many things stolen from me. But the way I look at it, I didn't need it that bad to begin with, but I've lost a lot.
Yeah, and if you want to share your love of music or whatever you want to do, just let us know. Matter of fact, if anybody will videotape, do a little video of your 3 albums, and we do albums, you can do whatever, from your vault and talk about why those are special to you and send it to us. We'll air it during the show.
Yeah.
Give us a little,
love to.
minute, 2-minute clip or something like that that's easy to send through the email or whatever. And 30 seconds, to talk about one album, one group, whatever, a memory you got from going to a concert. Yeah, the music show's fun. It's fun.
We are really looking for a interactive brand. That's what we want. We want our audience to be interactive with us. If it's via chat, if it's via video, if you want to come on to the show, whatever, let us know.
Yeah, just let us know.
Absolutely. We are here.
All right, folks, that's it. Biscuit Boy, Cornbread Man, Dave and Paul LeBron.
Always keep ascending, folks. Don't ever forget that.
Always
keep ascending.
Always keep ascending. We'll see you soon. Have a great Saturday. God bless. Like, follow, share, and we'll see you next time.